Alright guys, we're out at England Dragway for the last test and tune of the year. The weather's amazing, we got the air we wanted, and we're just ripping personal bests left and right, so check it out. Swapped out the Super Victor, got the Vic JR back on, looking good, things are ripping. You guys wonder what this big booty Judy weighs? 3165. Alright, first pass, DA was negative 1246. Two-step was at 6500. Taking it easy on the first pass so we don't spin or we don't miss any gears. Shifted slow, we don't want to break the trans on the first pass and knock any data. I left the shift light at 6700 like we did with the Super Victor last week. See if it helped. And tires are at 14 PSI. And 60 foot was a 157 with a 0, so that would have been a personal best 60 foot right out the gate. Eighth was a 723. Down the quarter with an 1138 at 118.9, so that's a personal best right off the rip. Second pass, DA was negative 1125. Turned the two-step up to 6700, and tires were up to 15. I did some poor driving on this one, short shifted the 1-2. It spun a little out of the hole, it's kind of weird. You can kind of see it in the video, pulled like two little wheelies when it hooked back up. 158 and 1141 at 118. Shit on the starting line. We're probably gonna spin. Alright, pass number 3, we turned the two-step down 100, so we're in between 1 and 2. DA was negative 1010. I did make a front shock adjustment to try to slow the front end down. 2 clicks in rebound, 1 in compression. And as I mentioned in the video, the starting line was just covered with pebbles. It was looking like trash. It was just not looking good. Bare spots. Didn't really have a good spot to line up. But we went a 158, and then the rest of the pass was pretty good. So that would have reset my personal best. You know, first time 119. And 1132 in the quarter. And then the next pass, I was back up in that same left lane, and I think we left pretty much everything alone. But I spun really bad and missed second gear. The starting line was just trash. So I talked to the guys in the pits, and they said the right lane was much better. So for the next 4 passes, we move over to the right lane. pass number 5, DA is still negative 675, two-step at 6600, shift lights at 65, tires at 15. So pretty much that's how we're set up for the rest of the day. Just trying to work on my driving and reproduce the results. I left that reaction video in there just because it was funny to me, and just I was shocked. I was just totally blown away by this pass. So we're in the right lane now. We went a 155. So this is all personal best down the slip. 11:22 at 120. Just the mile per hour completely shocked me in that when I got the slip. I was just totally blown away. Pass number 6, DA is up to negative 550. Everything else the same. Two-step shift light tires. We went a 157 on the 60 with an 1131 at 119. So couldn't reproduce that 11.2, and that's what I was really trying to do for the rest of the day. Pass number 7, the DA was up to 517 feet. Everything else was the same. I was racing a really nice 68 Chevelle, big block, G-Force 101A, 4-speed. Nice guy pitted next to us. We were going to have a pretty good race, but I red lit. So I blew that, and I came off the clutch a little quick, I think, and it bogged, and 60-foot suffered and everything else suffered, but the mile per hour was back. So we got another 121 mile per hour. Pass number 8, last pass of the day. DA was up to negative 470. Tires were down to 14 just because I was being lazy and didn't want to put air in them. They leaked down and they got cold sitting in the shade. Little fist pump at the end, final pass of the season, and we got back in the 11.2. So back with the 155.60 to match the 5th pass, and 11.26 at 119. All right, so that's a wrap on the test and tune season with the Torino. Super happy with the performance. We had a great day at the track, got our PB. We didn't break anything. I did miss a gear on one pass, but I hadn't missed a gear since first week of June at 6 Summer. So I think I went like 26 passes in a row without missing a gear, so I think that's a record for me. But it's been a great season with the Torino. I don't know what's next for it. We got to figure out our winter plans. There is a test and tune Wednesday night. It's a street night. I think I'm going to take the GT500 up and see if we can run a 10 with that. So I think I'm going to leave the Torino alone since it's all in one piece and it's good. Usually at the end of the season, I'm ripping the thing apart. So I don't know what's up for the winter, but if something changes, I'll post it up later.